open their season here at Girard. And Lady Vikings, surprisingly, I mean, off to a decent start, up 30-28. Let's run down the scores for the Lady Vikings. Leading scorer for the Lady Vikings is Sydney Scheibe with 11 points. Just 2 made baskets, but she has 7 free throws to go with that. And second leading scorer for the Lady Vikings is Braylon Hinman Mitchell with 8. Ashka Patel with 6. Riley Dunley with 3. And Jaden Kendrick with 2. And Lady Vikings just have a little bit of foul trouble. Riley Dunley with 3. Jaden Kendrick with 2. Sydney Scheibe with 2. Tiara Smith with 2. Braylon Hinman Mitchell with 1. And Alex Stoneberger with 1. So Lady Vikings just really need to, with not that deep of a bench, they definitely need to watch the fouls here in the second half. And I think Coach Scheibe is going to have to use some timeouts to kind of give the ladies a break to try to get this win tonight. I mean, Lady Vikes did win last year 58-51 over this Lady Trojans team when they played at Parsons. But this is just a little bit different team, and just going to have a little bit of a younger girls step in here and help out. So Braylon Hinman Mitchell, sophomore, with 8 points, is definitely the surprise person that I feel like she's played a very good game here tonight. And so she with 8 points, hopefully to get to double digits here in her first game of her sophomore campaign. And let's go down the scores for the Lady Trojans. Junior Jariah Adolph with 3 points. Sophomore Maddie Kester with 8 points, but she led off the game with her first 3 baskets probably in the first 3 or 4 minutes of the game. She hit 3 baskets, but since then she's been cold, so knock on wood we can keep her cold. Peyton Brooks with 2. Bailey Bradshaw with 2. Hayden Buckley with 5. Erica Boatman with 4. And Marley Sisney with 4. And we are about set to start the second half, and it looks like the Lady Vikings will have the possession. That's what it looks like to me. So the Lady Vikes will send out Dunley, Scheibe, Patel, Hinman Mitchell, and Kendrick, the same 5 starters. Lady Trojans looks like they have the same 5 starters. They got Brooks, Bradshaw, Buckley, Kester, and Adolph. So Hinman Mitchell gets it inbounds to Patel. Ashka Patel to bring it up the court. And they're going to call an offensive foul on Ashka Patel. I'm not sure. I didn't see it, but doesn't mean it didn't happen. So that's the first foul on Ashka Patel. Said she shoved off. So it's down to 7:50, just 10 seconds into the second half. And now Kester with it. Buckley looking to drive. Missed shot. Rebounded by Dunley. And full court press here by the Lady Trojans, what they did most of the first half. Hinman Mitchell gets it to Scheibe. Scheibe in the lane is fouled. So somebody's going to have to go up there on the stage and get this ball. Jaden Kendrick jumps up there and gets it. So Bradshaw picks up her second foul. And you'll see Sydney Scheibe to the line. She's been to the line quite a bit tonight. The first one here is good of the second half. Scheibe was 7 for 12 in the first half. Now she's 8 for 13, and she's got one more coming, 31-28. And second one's good, 32-28. So Lady Vikes with a 4-point lead, 7:30 to play. Third quarter, Adolph with it, guarded by Hinman Mitchell. And Lady Trojans just with a lot of passes going on around the outside. And now a 3-point shot missed. And now rebounded by Dunley. Now Patel quickly the other way. Patel wants to go all the way, and they're going to say it's off Patel. I think if Ashka would have put that up, they probably would have called a foul on them. She definitely had the position there, but she wasn't able to hang on to the ball and lost it out of bounds. Now Adolph with it. Under 7 minutes to play third quarter, and blocked by Patel. Now Dunley with it, gets it to Scheibe. Now Scheibe going the other way. Scheibe wants to take it all the way, and she's fouled again. This time she's fouled by Brooks. So Peyton Brooks with her third foul. She picked up 2 fouls probably in the first minute and a half, 2 minutes, and I don't think she ever played another second the whole rest of the half. And now she comes in the first minute, picks up her third, so not good for the senior guard. Sydney Scheibe knocks down her first free throw. Scheibe now with 14 points on the game. Scheibe with another free throw upcoming. Second one is also good. So she's 4 for 4 from the line here in the second half. Down to 6:45 and counting. Lady Vikes now with a 6-point lead. Had it all the way up to 11 at one point in the first half. Now Buckley trying to get it down low. Kester had it. Now back out top to David. Now Buckley. Adolph. Vikings playing some pretty good defense right now. They just kind of stay away from the fouls, and Kendrick just picked up her fourth. Jaden Kendrick's played a lot of really good defense, just been in the wrong position a couple of times, and now she's got 4 fouls. And I think Coach Scheibe's going to leave her in. The scoreboard says she only has 3. 3-point on the way is no good, but is fouled, I think, maybe by Dunley. Sure enough, Dunley picks up her 4th. So Dunley now with 4. So I could have been wrong on Jaden Kendrick. She may only have 3. But still, Lady Vikes in trouble on the foul situation. Now Adolph with it up top. Gets it to Sisney. So a couple freshmen in the game again. The Lady Trojans. And nice almost steal by Hinman Mitchell. And she does a good job getting the jump ball. So now Lady Trojans will maintain possession, but the next jump ball will go to Lady Vikes. So now under 6 minutes to play third quarter. Lady Vikes in a zone defense. Looks like a 1-3-1. Sisney gets it back to Adolph. Now Adolph up top, gets it over to Sisney. She's wanting to drive baseline and throws it up, no good. Hinman Mitchell with the rebound, but she throws it away, trying to get it up court to Kendrick. Now we got a timeout by Coach Herlocker. So let's take a 30-second break. You're listening to Lady Viking basketball on V93.
At Labette Community College, we're passionate about medicine and compassionate about people. Our highly trained instructors provide innovative career-specific education in the field of diagnostic medical sonography. Do you already have an associate or bachelor's degree in healthcare? Earn an additional certification in sonography. LCC offers a 12-month completely online program with a clinical component. In as little as 1 year, specialize in OB, abdomen, or vascular. For more information, text pound SONO to 620-293-6671 today. Apply online at labette.edu.
Welcome back. Tony Fuentes here at Girard High School. We're in the third quarter at the 5:24 mark. Lady Vikes lead by 6, 34-28. Three-pointer no good by Lady Trojans, but a rebound. Offensive rebound for the Lady Trojans, so they keep possession. And now Sisney thought about a 3. Now Adolph kicks it back over to David. Now Adolph trying to drive, kicks it over, and should have been a travel there. I'm not sure why they're not calling the travel, but they're not. And now Tierra Smith fighting for a rebound, but Kester comes out with it. Now Buckley hits the 3. So Hayden Buckley now with 8 points as a big three-pointer, cuts the lead in half. So now the Lady Vikes lead by 3, 34-31. Ashka Patel all the way, misses the layup. Man, she had a wide open lane. and just missed the layup. Down to 4:31 and counting. Lady Trojans with the ball now. Lady Vikes 34-31 lead. Sisney with it. Gets it down low, and the ball gets stuck. So on the jump ball possession, it is going to go to the Lady Vikes. The ball gets stuck between the rim and the backboard, and they need some help getting the ball down. Hopefully they get the right ball back in play after they take the boys' ball to knock it out. And to get the boys' ball back out. There you go. Now Lady Vikes with the possession. On the jump ball off, the ball stuck against the rim and the backboard. So 4:17 to play, third quarter. Patel has it. Guarded by Buckley. Patel wants to make a move, gets it to Scheibe. Scheibe gets a give and go to Patel, and she knocks it down. Ashka Patel now with 8 points. Under 4 minutes, third quarter. Lady Vikes lead by 5, 36-31. Lady Trojans now with the possession. And they try to go down low to Boatman. She kicks it out. Now driving to the basket is Sisney. She misses it. Now Patel comes out the other end. Gets it to Alex Stoneberger. She would have had a layup. They call a foul. So Lady Vikes do maintain possession. So that was a good foul on Kester there, as Alex Stoneberger most likely would have had a wide open layup. So 3:38 to play, third quarter. Lady Vikes lead 36-31. Patel with it. Kicks it to Stoneberger. Now Scheibe, spin move. They're going to call a foul on Adolph. That might be her first. Sure is. So Hinman Mitchell gets it inbounds to Scheibe. Scheibe wide open layup. It gets it to go. So Sydney Scheibe now with 17 points and back up to a 7-point lead for the Lady Vikings. 3:15 and counting, third quarter. Kester with it. Oran. Oh, Kendrick. She just went a little too far. Whew. I knew it was going to happen before it happened. And now that is going to be her fourth. I thought she already had 4, but we'll give her an extra one. She's been playing hard. So 3:05 to play. Lady Trojans inbounds. 38-31. Lady Vikes 7-point lead. Buckley thought about the 3. Now Kester with it, and she loses it out of bounds. They're going to say it was off the Lady Vikes. So Lady Vikes still with a 7-point lead. Lady Trojans inbounds under their own basket. Buckley to inbounds. Gets it into Boatman. Boatman in the lane, blocked by Patel. Great block by Patel. Now Scheibe with it. Guarded by freshman Oran. And she's got some skills. Now Hinman Mitchell driving. And they're going to call a foul on Hinman Mitchell. And that is going to be Braylon's. Says it's her third. I only had her for 2, but maybe that's where Kendrick, one of the ones got called for Hinman Mitchell. I thought was for Kendrick earlier. Now Boatman in the lane. Kester, missed layup. And rebound is jump ball. Possession's going to stay with the Lady Trojans. So still 7-point lead for the Lady Vikings. Lady Trojans have hit 1 3-pointer in this quarter, and that's it. No other points. So we got a full timeout. So let's take a 30-second break. You're listening to Lady Viking basketball on V93.
With many years of combined experience, Eye Care Associates of Parsons has set the framework in providing comprehensive eye health examinations for all ages and routine vision care for families throughout the 4-state area. Our optometrists and staff provide remarkable care with state-of-the-art technology to help with diagnosis and management of eye health conditions. Give us a call or visit our website to schedule your next eye exam. Eye Care Associates of Parsons. Experience modern eye care.
Welcome back. Tony Fuentes here at Girard High School. Lady Vikes off to a pretty good start here tonight. They have a 38-31 lead here in the third quarter. 2:20 to play in the third quarter. And Lady Vikes are rushing out onto the court on defense. Both teams are going to be at shooting free throws on any other fouls here in this quarter. So missed free throw and a foul is called. So be 2 free throws for foul is called on Alex Stoneberger. So that'll be her second personal foul. So it'll be 2 free throws, any fouls rest of this quarter for either team. Jariah Adolph with her first free throw of the game, and she makes it. Second free throw is an air ball. So Adolph now with 4 points. Lady Vikes the 6-point lead, 38-32. Braylon Hinman Mitchell to inbounds, full court press. Gets it in to Patel. Patel guarded by Adolph. Now Patel gets across half court and nearly loses it, and then is kicked out of bounds. Kicked out of bounds. And one ref said it was going the other way, and the other refs think it's going this way. But it looked like it was kicked out of bounds by the Lady Trojans. And all 3 referees are now in a huddle. And they're going to give the ball to the Trojans. So 2:06 to play, third quarter. 38-32. Lady Vikes lead by 6. Lady Vikes going to have to fight hard. They're definitely in some foul trouble here in the third quarter. Rand with it, throws it away. Lady Vikes should have chased that, but it's going to be a backcourt violation against the Lady Trojans. So the Lady Vikes do get the possession back. Hinman Mitchell to inbounds for the Lady Vikes. The Lady Vikes have 2 players with 4 fouls. Gets it into Scheibe. Scheibe guarded by freshman O'Rand. Goes in for the layup, misses it. Put back, and she is fouled. She is fouled by Boatman, I believe. And let's see what the ref says. They call the foul on O'Rand. That'll be her second. Sydney Scheibe will go to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is good. So Sydney Scheibe, at one point in the first half, was 7 for 8, and then she missed 4 in a row, which is unlike her. But now she's came back here in the third quarter and is 5 for 5 in the third quarter. Now 6 for 6 in the third quarter. Lady Vikes back to an 8-point lead, 40-32. Lady Vikes just need to continue to score. And they're going to call another foul on Stoneberger, it looks like. So Stoneberger's going to pick up her third. Freshman Alex Stoneberger getting a lot of minutes here with Kendrick and Dunley with 4 fouls each. But now Stoneberger has 3 herself. First free throw is no good from Kester. Like we said earlier, Kester got off to a hot start, scoring 8 points in the first couple minutes, and then has been cold since until that free throw. She now has 9 points. 40-33. 7-point Viking lead. And let's take a 30-second break. You're listening to Lady Viking Basketball on V93.
Unbelievable! Sparklight is unveiling unlimited internet for just $25 a month. Get reliable 100 meg internet for just $25 a month for 12 months with unlimited data. That's unlimited internet. Call 877-469-3057 or visit sparklight.com/savings. Sparklight, a new breed in high speed.
Welcome back. Tony Fuentes here at Girard High School. 1:35 to play in the third quarter. It is 40-33. Lady Vikings with a 7-point lead. And the Lady Vikings have the possession. Braylon Hinman Mitchell gets it into Scheibe. Scheibe gets it across half court. He's guarded by Kester. Hinman Mitchell with it. Hinman Mitchell wants to drive on freshman O'Range, puts it up, no good. Fights for the rebound, and it's going to be a jump ball. And the possession arrow stays with the Lady Vikings. So Lady Vikes scramble for it and go to the floor and maintain the possession here. 1:15 to play third quarter. Hinman Mitchell to inbounds, gets it in to Scheibe. Scheibe blocking foul on Adolph. I thought they were going to get her for steps there, Drew. Whew. So Scheibe will go to the free throw line. Adolph picks up her 4th foul. I missed one. So Adolph has been the person bringing it up the floor for the Lady Trojans the entire game. And now she has 4 fouls. And Sydney Scheibe knocks down the first free throw here. And she's got one more. And they finally send a sub to the table. I think Adolph may be coming out. Adolph's coming out. She's got 4 fouls. I don't think she realizes she has 4 fouls. So Lady Vikes with a 9-point lead. O'Rand with it. And Kester for the basket. We talked about it earlier. She got off to a fast start. Now she finally is picking it up. She got a free throw a minute ago. Now she has a layup. Now Patel with it. Patel needs the Patel just trying to force it down to Scheibe. She should have just kicked it out to Hinman Mitchell. Now down to 40 seconds to play third quarter. Lady Vikes with a 7-point lead at 42-35. Now Kester, spin move, missed it. Jaden Kendrick, big rebound there for Kendrick. And now Coach Scheibe's wanting Sydney to slow it down a little bit. She's got to get it across half court. She does. But, man, O'Rand. Oh, they're going to call a foul on O'Rand. Wow. I did not see anything that warranted a foul there, but we'll take it. Sydney Scheibe will go to the line. She is 8 for 8 here in the third quarter. And she's going to have 2 more right here at 19 seconds on the clock. She knocks down the first one. So now 9 for 9 in this quarter from the free throw line. Lady Vikes only have 2 baskets in this quarter. Only had 1 basket in the second quarter. So most of the Lady Vikings damage has been from the free throw line. And 17 points from the free throw line by Sydney Scheibe. Now O'Rand for a 3, no good. Patel with the rebound, got time, down to 10 seconds. Patel coming up the court, 9-point lead, trying to add to it, down to 3 seconds. Scheibe is fouled and she makes it. Sydney Scheibe makes it at the buzzer. Lady Vikings with an 11-point lead at the end of 3 quarters, 46-35. Let's take a 30-second break. You're listening to Lady Viking basketball on V93.
Labette Community College is meeting the need for an increased demand in qualified radiographers. Our radiography students will train on the latest technology in a hospital simulation environment.
I wanted to be able to go into a career where I could help people. And if you're going to go into that field in this part of the four-state area, LCC is the only place to come.
Tuition is nearly half the cost of universities. Scholarship and financial aid available for those who qualify. Text radiography to 620-293-6671 for more information or visit labette.edu.
Welcome back. Tony Fuentes here, Girard High School. Lady Vikes, I'm kind of out of words. It's been a really weird game, just a lot of free throw shot. Sydney Scheibe has shot 22 free throws, and she has made 17 of those, and then she has 4 other baskets. She has 25 points on the night. So Lady Vikes, good defense, but they definitely are in a little bit of foul trouble as they start the fourth quarter here. And a missed three-pointer by the Lady Trojans to start the fourth quarter. Lady Vikes lead by 11, 46-35. And now a steal by Sydney Scheibe. I thought she got fouled there. Now Scheibe, spin move and lost it. Now here comes Brooks. Brooks has not played a whole lot of minutes just because she fouled 2 quick fouls right at the beginning of the game and set the rest of the half. And then she fouled right off the bat to start the third quarter, and she literally has played probably less than 3 minutes of basketball, and she is the one controlling the ball right now for the Lady Trojans. And here's Brooks for a three. No good. And out of bounds off of David. So Lady Vikes with the possession and 11-point lead. 7:21 to play here in the ball game. Braylon Hinman Mitchell inbounds, gets it into Scheibe. Scheibe bringing up the court, guarded by Brooks. She needs to get it across. She barely does. Now she kicks it off, knocked out of bounds. And it's tipped. Tipped out of bounds. Now 7:09, but Scheibe looks very tired. She hasn't had any breaks, just basically the timeouts and the end of the quarters. Now Scheibe with it. She goes in, gets bumped. No call. Now Dunley puts it up and is fouled. And that one's going to be on Boatman, I believe. Boatman definitely picked up the third foul there. So Sydney Scheibe, Riley Dunley at the line for the Lady Vikes at the 7-minute mark. Dunley knocks down the first one. Riley Dunley now has 4 points. And got one more free throw coming. Dunley's second free throw is also good. Lady Vikes, very good from the free throw line tonight. So back to a 13-point lead. This is the biggest lead of the night. 48-35, 6:50 to play in the ball game. David with it, gets it to Bradshaw. David back to Bradshaw. Now Brooks. Now David for a three, no good. And man, Kendrick with a great rebound. They're going to call a jump ball again. Been a lot of jump balls. Some of them been kind of questionable. But the Lady Vikes get the possession on the jump ball arrow. Maddie Kester checks back in, checking in for Boatman. Braylon Hinman Mitchell gets it into Scheibe. She's going to take it all the way to the basket, scores it, and gets fouled. So Sydney Scheibe now with 27. Great night for Sydney Scheibe. I was saying she was about 860 for her career before tonight, and she's looking at knocking on 30 tonight. if she has any more games like this before the break, she might hit the 1,000 mark before the break. Sydney Scheibe having a great night here tonight. A lot of them from the free throw line. She's made 17 free throws, and she's got one more coming here after the made basket. Free throw is up and good. Scheibe now with 28, 51-35. 6:26 and counting here. Lady Vikings with the lead. 16-point lead now. Three-pointer on the way. No good. Rebound goes to Braylon Hinman-Mitchell. Hinman-Mitchell needs to just slow it down. They got 16-point lead and the ball. But Patel streaking to the basket, gets her own rebound and put back. Ashka Patel now double digits at 10. Lady Vikes with an 18-point lead, biggest lead of the night. And near turnover, I don't know how that wasn't a travel. Now Sisney with it, gets it to Brooks. Now Kester loses it. I'm not sure what they're going to call here, but didn't look like a foul, but I think they're going to call a foul on the Lady Vikes, on Sydney Scheibe. So Sydney Scheibe, that's her third. Actually, on the board it only shows 2, so we'll say it's just 2. So we got a timeout on the floor, 5:44 to play in the ball game. Let's take a 30-second break. You're listening to Lady Viking basketball on V93.
With many years of combined experience, Eye Care Associates of Parsons has set the framework in providing comprehensive eye health examinations for all ages and routine vision care for families throughout the 4-state area. Our optometrists and staff provide remarkable care with state-of-the-art technology to help with diagnosis and management of eye health conditions. Give us a call or visit our website to schedule your next eye exam. Eye Care Associates of Parsons. Experience modern eye care.
Welcome back. Tony Fuentes here at Girard High School. 5:44 to play in the ball game. Lady Vikes with an 18-point lead at 53-35, but they're going to have to continue to play good here. They can't let this Lady Trojans team get back into this. Lady Trojans with the ball. Adolph back in the game with her 4 fouls. Now Buckley loses it. Patel with the steal. Patel going the other way. She slows it down, gets it to Scheibe. They can run some clock here with an 18-point lead. That would be nice. Scheibe with it. Spin move. Goes in, and they're going to call a foul. Peyton Brooks fouled out. Wow, that's definitely got to be surprising for Coach Herlocker, because Peyton Brooks Sr. definitely, I know, is one of their better players, and I guarantee you she didn't play more than 4 to 5 minutes of game time, and she just fouled out. So at the 5:21 mark, we have Sydney Scheibe at the line shooting 2. First one is good. So Sydney Scheibe is 12 for 12 in the second half from the free throw line. And she's got one more here. Make that 13 for 13 in the second half. And she was 7 for 12 in the first half. That's 20 points from the free throw line. And biggest lead of the night at 20, 55-35. And Sisney with a nice basket for the Lady Trojans, and that's their first points in a while. 55-37. Jaden Kendrick thought about a 3. She pulled it back. Now Hinman Mitchell back to Patel. Now Scheibe with it. 4:51 to play in the ball game. Hinman Mitchell now with it up top. Gets it down low to Patel. She's going to work, and she scores it. Ashka Patel with a nice basket in the lane. Back to a 20-point lead, 57-37. And Sisney for a three, no good. And rebound by Jaden Kendrick. Jaden Kendrick, a lot of great defense, a lot of good rebounds. Hasn't had a whole lot in the scoring column. She has 2 points from the free throw line, but man, Lady Vikes all over the Lady Trojans here tonight, down to the 4-minute mark in the ball game. Hinman Mitchell kicks it to Dunley, back. They're going to call a foul on Hinman Mitchell, I think. No, they're going to call a foul.
Foul's on Girard, number 10, Carly Sisney, third personal foul.
Foul on Sisney. I thought they were going to call that on Hinman Mitchell. Lady Vikes will definitely take that. Sydney Scheibe in the lane, missed the layup. And now Boatman with it. Gets it to Kester. Lady Vikes 20-point lead. 3:40 to play, 3:48 to play to go in the ball game. Boatman missed the layup. So layups missed on both ends of the court, but Kester gets the rebound and the putback. So Kester now with 13 points. She's the leading scorer for the Lady Trojans. Ashka Patel with it. Down to 3:28 to go in the ball game. 57-39. Coach Pat Scheibe calls a timeout at the 3:25 mark. Let's take a timeout with him. Let's take a 30-second break. You're listening to Lady Viking basketball on V93.
Life is about movement, and the human body is like any high-performance machine. When miles add up, parts wear down, and that's when pain begins, and here's where it ends. At Labette Health, our nationally recognized orthopedic and sports medicine surgeons use advanced techniques to reduce recovery times and relieve pain for miles to come. Feel like new again at Labette Health in Parsons, Kansas. For more information, go to labettehealth.com.
Welcome back. Tony Fuentes here in Girard, Kansas, as the Lady Vikings with an 18-point lead with 3:25 to go in the ball game. And Lady Vikes were victorious last year over this Lady Trojan team, 58-51. So the Lady Trojans are knocking on the door of scoring just as many points as they did last year. They just need one more point. And the next foul by the Trojans will send the Lady Vikes the rest of the way for 2 free throws. So under the new rules, as soon as there's 5 fouls in each quarter, it's automatic 2 free throws. There's no more 1-and-1. So now inbound to Patel, down to 3:22 and counting. Patel going to work on Kester. Kester fouls Patel. Patel will go to the line to shoot 2. And that is the 4th, I believe, on Kester. So Ashka Patel on the game has 12 points. She's 1 for 2 from the free throw line. First free throw on the way is good. So Ashka Patel now with 13 points. Alex Stoneberger checking in for Sydney Scheibe, giving her a little bit of a break. This is the first time Sydney's came to the bench. Patel knocks down both free throws, now back to a 20-point lead. So Coach Scheibe sends daughter Sydney Scheibe to the bench for a little bit of a breather. Now Buckley for a 3, no good. Riley Dunley with a great rebound. Now Patel with it. So down to the 3-minute mark. Patel, great moves here. And she goes to the lane, kicks it back out. They're going to call a travel. That's okay. Lady Vikes still have a 20-point lead, 2:55 to play in the ball game. And now Scheibe is going to check back in for Patel. So this is the first time Ashka's had a break. So gives Sydney about a 25-second break, and now he's going to give Patel a little bit of a break. They're both been playing pretty hard tonight. Now Gerard Buckley with it up top. Tries to get down low to Boatman. Boatman in the lane, spin move, good. So Boatman now with 6 points. 59-41. Now Hinman Mitchell with it. Gets it back to Scheibe. They need to get over the half court. Gets it over, and now it's a steal by Sisney. And they're going to call a foul maybe on Hinman Mitchell. Sure enough.
The Lady Vikings, number 1, Braylon Hinman Mitchell, 4th personal foul. Team foul.
That's her 4th.
For 2.
So Kendrick, Hinman Mitchell, and Dunley all with 4 fouls. But I don't think it's going to matter. We're down to 2:19 to play in the ball game. Alex Stoneberger guarding Adolph. 18-point lead for the Lady Vikes. Buckley in the lane, misses it. Kester with an offensive rebound and missed the. So Alex Stoneberger picked up her 4th. So now that's 4 players with 4 fouls. So 2:09 to play in the ball game. Missed free throw by Kester. And a couple of freshmen checking in. O'Rand and Keller checking in for the Lady Trojans. So Kester at the line for his 2nd free throw, and it is no good. Hinman Mitchell, great rebound there. Now Scheibe with it, guarded by O'Rand. And she got her pocket picked, and now Sisney makes a basket. So Marley Sisney now with 6 points, I believe. Down to 16-point lead for the Lady Vikes, and they turn it over again. So now Buckley checking back in. So 59-43, 151 to play. Lady Vikes just need to settle down and just take care of the ball, and they should come out of here with a victory. O'Rand with it. Sisney back to O'Rand. A lot of time going off the clock. Now O'Rand for the shot. She makes it. So O'Rand with her first basket. Now O'Rand picks up a foul, and now Ashka Patel will go to the free throw line. So a 14-point Lady Viking lead, and Ashka Patel at the free throw line for 2.
At the line, the Lady Vikings, number 11, Ashka Patel.
First free throw is good. Got the great bounce off the back of the iron and comes straight back down. So Adolph checks back in with her 4 fouls. So O'Rand has 4 fouls. Adolph has 4 fouls. And Lady Vikes have 4 players with 4 fouls. Patel's 2nd free throw is good. So Patel now had 8 points at the end of 3 quarters. Now has 16. She has 8 in the 4th quarter. So back to a 16-point lead. And they're going to call a foul on Jaden Kendrick, and I think that's going to be her 5th. So Jaden Kendrick definitely played a solid game, and Riley Dunley will check back in for Kendrick. So that's the first player to foul out for the Lady Vikes. Now Buckley with it, gets it to Adolph. And loses it on the floor. It's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to stay with the Lady Trojans. We're down to a minute 15, and the Lady Vikes have a 16-point lead. Buckley thought about a 3. Gets it to Kester. Out to Adolph for a 3. No good. And it is off Scheibe and out of bounds. So 1:06 to play. Still a 16-point lead at 61-45. And Adolph in the corner for a 3 is good. So Jariah Adolph with her 7th point. And we got a timeout on the floor. Let's see what they call them. We might just keep it here. We're just going to keep it here. So I'm going to go over some of our sponsors. Labette Community College, Forbes Hoffman Funeral Homes, Clemens Insurance Agency, Labette Health, Woodworth Enterprises, Carson Wall Funeral Homes, Commercial Bank, Eye Care Associates of Parsons, Doctors Newland, Gilmore, and Ray, Labette Bank, Bartlett Co-op, Labette Center for Mental Health Services, Dress for Less, Community National Bank, Tank Connection, Wood Insurance Center, Strategic Partners, Roy's Auto Service, Bowen Pharmacy, Parsons Educational Foundation, Parsons District Schools, Snyder Lawn Care, Olson Ace Hardware, SEK Orthopedic, Doctors Mosier, Meister and Morris, and Sparklight. But I'd also like to give a shout out to Tank Connection for our pregame sponsorship, Eye Care Associates of Parsons for our halftime sponsorship, and then Bowen Pharmacy for our postgame sponsorship. Thank you to all of our sponsors, bringing you Viking basketball here in the 2023-2024 season. And we are in the first game of the season here at Girard. The inbounds from Braylon Hinman Mitchell to Patel. And they're going to call an offensive foul on Ashka Patel. That's the second on Patel. They call it offensive. It says she pushed off. Looked like she was just reaching for the ball. So Lady Trojans to inbounds. It's a 13-point game, 61-48, and we're under a minute. Orand with it. Orand gets it to Buckley. We're down to 50 seconds. Orand with it in the lane, knocks it down. Big basket by Orand. She's knocked down a couple of them here in the fourth quarter. And we got another timeout on the floor. We're just going to keep it here. Actually, it's a full timeout. Let's take a 30-second break. You're listening to Lady Viking basketball on V93.
Bowen Pharmacy supports the Parsons Vikings here, and here, and here. It's our goal to keep you covered. At Bowen Pharmacy, we give no excuses for you not to make it to the game. And it's always a great day to be a Viking.
Welcome back. Tony Fuentes here at Girard High School, and things are starting to get a little bit interesting. Down to 11-point game. Lady Vikings still should be able to inch this one out. Sydney Scheibe gets it in. Now Hinman Mitchell is fouled by Kennedy Keller. 41 seconds left to play in the ball game. Lady Vikes with an 11-point lead at 61-50, but the Lady Trojans have knocked down some shots on these last few possessions. Just probably 2 minutes of game time ago, it was a 20-point lead for the Lady Vikes. Now it's just a 11-point, but Hinman Mitchell can make it more. That's a great free throw there by Hinman Mitchell. She is 4 for 4 from the free throw line, and Lady Vikes have shot the free throws really well tonight. Hinman Mitchell with another one here, 62-50. She knocks it down, so she's 5 for 5. Jaden Kendrick's 2 for 2. Riley Dunley's 2 for 2, so a lot of Lady Vikes coming up big on free throws. Rand almost lost her pivot foot. 13-point lead and a three-pointer miss. Now Dunley with it. She kicks it out to Patel, down to 25 seconds. And they're going to foul Patel. Rand's going to foul out, I believe. So Rand, little freshman guard, has played really well, but she does foul out for the Lady Trojans. And Ashka Patel at the line. First free throw is no good. So just as I said how well the Lady Vikes have shot the free throws, we have a miss. Patel will have one more. Second one is good. So these new rules might actually benefit the Lady Vikes because they do shoot the free throws pretty well. So if they get fouled, more than 5 times in a quarter. They're going to go to the line to shoot 2. Buckley gets it to Sisney. 10 seconds to play. Now Kester in the corner. Adolph, three-pointer off the mark. Now Kester, foul with 1 second left to play. This game is all but over. 64-50, and Kester's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Kester shot 2 free throws earlier in the quarter and missed both of them. So now with 1 second, the Lady Vikes are going to empty the bench with all these freshmen coming in. Free throw is no good. So Kester is only right now 1 for 5 from the free throw line, and she's getting ready to shoot 1 more. So a bunch of freshmen checked in for the Lady Vikes with 1 second to play in the game. And Kester has a free throw coming here. Make or miss, this game is over. And she makes it. 64-51 is going to be your final. Lady Vikes get it inbounds. And that's the ball game. Lady Vikes victorious tonight by 13 points, 64-51. Let's take a 1-minute break, and we'll come down and break down the ladies' game with the Bowen Pharmacy post-game report. You're listening to Lady Viking basketball on V93.
At Labette Community College, we're passionate about medicine and compassionate about people. Our highly trained instructors provide innovative career-specific education in the field of diagnostic medical sonography. Do you already have an associate or bachelor's degree in healthcare? Earn an additional certification in sonography. LCC offers a 12-month completely online program with a clinical component. In as little as 1 year, specialize in OB, abdomen, or vascular. For more information, text pound SONO to 620-293-6671 today. Apply online at labette.edu.
Welcome back. Tony Fuentes here at Girard High School, and we're ready for our Bowen Pharmacy post-game report as the Lady Vikings with a 64-51 victory here tonight. I'm going to run down the scoring for the Lady Vikes. Leading all scorers is Sydney Scheibe with 30. Ashka Patel with 17. Braylon Hinman Mitchell with 10. Jaden Kendrick with 2, Riley Dunley with 5, and then for the Lady Trojans, Jariah Adolph with 7, Maddie Kester with 14, Peyton Brooks with 2, Haley Bradshaw with 2, Hayden Buckley with 8, Erica Boatman with 6, Carson O'Ran with 4, and Marley Sisney with 8. So a huge win tonight for the Lady Vikings to get off to a good start. The Lady Vikings will be back in action next Tuesday at home as we host Wichita Collegiate in part of the Towanda Circle Tournament. So Lady Vikes off to a great start at 1-0, and we can't ask for much more than that from them. So I think that is going to wrap it up for the ladies' part of tonight. And then I'm going to take a 10-minute break, and then we'll come back for the pregame for the boys' side. So let's take a 10-minute break. You're listening to Viking basketball on V93. Welcome back to Girard High School. Tony Fuentes here, along with Drew Fuentes, taking care of our live stream. Karen Hardesty back in the KLKC studio. And we are joined by victorious coach Pat Scheibe. Pat, I was surprised. I mean, I feel like the new free throw thing is definitely going to benefit us if we can knock down free throws like we did tonight. We were 35 of 42 from the free throw line.
Yeah, that's pretty unbelievable. You know, I didn't know what we was, but I know Sydney missed a few in that first half, and talked to her about at halftime about that every point, you know, we got to have, and can't leave them on the floor, and I couldn't be more proud the way we stepped up and knocked down free throws for sure. Yeah,
it's just I felt like Jaden Kendrick, I mean, she only had 2 points, she was 2 for 2 for the free throw line. But her defense, she was all over the place. A couple of the fouls were, I think, kind of questionable. There was a lot of fouls that I felt questionable on both sides. But, you know,
kind of first game jitters for everybody,
I
for the
think
refs.
so.
But I tell you what a ball game. What a way to start. Yeah. Girard is one hell of a team.
Yeah,
they're a 15-win team, I promise you that. They're going to win a lot of games. And I couldn't be more proud of our girls the way they fought tonight. And, you know, like you said, there's a few things we need to work on, but, you know, Sydney, she really stepped up. Oscar stepped up, and, you know, what a great team win. Yeah. And you could see we need every one of them girls. And Jaden Kendrick is a difference maker out there. And, you know, you're going to see fight like that every night out of our team. I promise you that.
Yeah. And you got three players in double digits. Braylon Hinman Mitchell, 10 points. Oscar Patel, 17 points. And a lot of her points came in the fourth quarter. She got 9 of her 17 in the fourth quarter. She finished well. I mean, she was the only one that seemed like she had fresh legs in the fourth quarter. You know, she looked really good.
You talking Braylon?
No, I'm talking about Oscar. Yeah, Oscar had 9.
Yeah, there at one point we was rubbing Oscar's legs and Sydney's. They was cramping up over there.
Oh, were they really?
Yeah, but
wow.
You know, Oscar stepped up big. Braylon is a sleeper. I'm telling you, she's going to explode and help us a lot this year. And you know, like great to come over here and get a win.
Yeah, no, I noticed, you know, early on we knocked down 3 3-pointers in the first quarter. Then their defense kind of changed, kind of took that away. But we started driving to the basket. You know, Oshka.
Yeah, you look right there.
Braylon,
Sydney Scheibe, no 3-pointers, you know, and scores 30.
Yeah.
So, you know, we've noticed that we can, you know, put her down in the post as well. And she's tough to guard. So, you know, Riley played good, got in a little foul trouble, you know, hit a 3. So, tell you what.
I was impressed Tuesday night when I went to the Jamboree just with the fight that the girls had. And you told me, you know, it's going to be a different look this year. You know, we're missing some key players from last year's state run. And, you know, it's just you're going to have to just be next person up.
Yeah, you know, that's what I told him. I said, you know, players change, but expectations don't.
Exactly.
And we expect to win. I don't care who we're playing. And, you know, it showed tonight. So if we can bring that type of energy every night, we're going to be fun to watch.
Yeah, I agree with you, Coach. Well, Coach, I'm going to have to start getting ready for this boys game, but I appreciate you stopping by and look forward to a home game on Tuesday night. Is it Wichita Collegiate?
Yes, Wichita Collegiate at home. So, hey, thank you, and thanks for everybody listening and watching on the live stream. And I know my mom's listening, so hello, Mom. And we'll see everybody Tuesday.
Yep, 1-0. It's a good start.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you, Coach.
Bye.
That was victorious Coach Pat Scheibe of the Lady Vikings. Victorious 61-51, 64-51 with his daughter Sydney Scheibe with 30 points tonight. Big night for the Lady Vikes, getting that first win of the season. And on the boys' side, last year Girard beat the Viking boys 63-47 in the opener at home. And the boys team got off to a really slow start last year. I want to say they were 0-7 to start the year, but then fought back really, really hard. Ended up being 11-10, got above 500, hosted Topeka Hayden at home for Sub-State and ended up losing that game, which was a close game for quite a while. But not not the start we want to get for this season. We'd like to come out of here tonight with a win, and I was texting back and forth with Coach Houck earlier today, and he's very excited about this team. He's excited about the season, and he's hoping that the boys are ready to go as well. So let's take about a 1-minute break, and then we'll come back and we'll get the starters and get ready for the boys' side of the game. So let's take a 1-minute break. Listen to Viking basketball on V93. Tony Fuentes here, along with Drew Fuentes taking care of the live stream. And we have the starting lineups just announced for this boys' side. And it looks like 6'5" junior Scott Moore, 6'4" senior Colton Dressler, 5'10" junior Levi Blair, 5'7" junior Ranson Bourne, and 6'4" senior Aiden Troike. Starting lineup for the Girard Trojans. Starting for the Vikings is Demias Johnson, J.J. Kendrick, Jagger Quirin, Landon Wheat, and Travion Tullis. So Landon Wheat will jump against Scott Moore. So most of the boys' side is back from last year. Big loss of Jesse Jones from last season. And we're off to the start. Dressler with it. Gets it over to Troike. Troike in the lane and scores it. So Aiden Troike gets the Trojans on the board right off the bat. Now Landon Wheat with it. Vikings down 2-0 in the early going. Jagger Quirin with it up top. Gets it to J.J. Kendrick. And J.J. wants a long three and misses it. Off the mark, no good. Dressler with the rebound. Now Moore to bring it up. Troike with it. Gets it over to Blair. Now Troike back over to Blair. Down low to Moore. Now Dressler with it in the corner. Back to Blair. And Bourne, who almost lost the handle. Now Troike for a three. No good. Rebound to Trey Tullis. Up front to J.J. Kendrick looking to go. Gets it to Jagger Quirin. Kicks it back out. Trey Tullis for a long two. No good. 6:48 to play, first quarter. Let Vikings trail 2-0. Bourne with it. Gets it to Blair. Moore in the paint, missed it. Landon Wheat with the rebound. Tries to throw it off of Moore and now fouls Moore. So going to be a foul on J.J. Kendrick. So first foul on Kendrick. So Scott Moore will go to the line for the Trojans. First free throw is no good. Scott Moore will have one more free throw coming. 6:31 to play, first quarter. Second free throw is also no good. Rebound of J.J. Kendrick. Kendrick gets it to Wheat. Now to Tullis. Back out to Kendrick. Now Wheat with it. Wants to drive. Kicks it over to Johnson. Demias Johnson. Missed shot. Scott Moore with the rebound for the Trojans. Gets it up to Blair. Over to Bourne. Back to Troike. Troike gets it to Moore. Bourne thought about the three, now drives and is fouled. I believe it's going to be on Trey Tullis. Foul is called on Travion Tullis. That'll be his first foul. Ranson Bourne at the line for the Trojans. He will shoot two. First free throw is no good. So kind of opposite of the girls' game. The girls' game free throws from both teams were very good. And now the first three free throws from the boys' side have been no good. Ranson Bourne with the second free throw coming here. Also no good. Rebound to Landon Wheat. So the Vikings very lucky on the first two free throw trips for the Trojans. They come up empty. So 2-0 Trojans. Kendrick with it, looking for the first basket of the season. Gets it to Tullis. Tullis kicks it out. Sawyer for three. So junior Dante Sawyer with the first basket of the season for the Vikings. 3-2 lead Vikings. Dressler with it to Moore from the elbow. No good. Trey Mack in the game with a rebound. Now J.J. Kendrick with it. Wants to go to the rim. Kicks it out to Trey Mack for three, and it's good. So Trey Mack and Dante Sawyer checking into the game. First two trips on the floor, both of them hit threes. 6-2 Vikings. So you can't tell me those guys aren't hungry to get in that starting lineup. They weren't in the starting lineup, and they come in. First two times they shoot, they both make it.
Vikings number 1, J.J. Kendrick, second personal foul. Team foul
Now checking into the game is freshman, 6'1" Cam Smith. So the Lady Trojans played about 4 freshman girls quite a bit tonight. Now Cam Smith steps in the game as a freshman on the boys' side. Bourne with it, gets it back to Smith. Now stolen by Trey Mack, and it's poked out of bounds by Ranson Bourne. Demias Johnson calling the coach out for something. Dante Sawyer will inbound for the Vikings. Gets it into Trey Tullis. Tullis kicks it back out to Sawyer for three. And it's good. Dante Sawyer, first two shots are good from three. 9-2 Vikings, all three-pointers. 4:36 to play first quarter. Now Bourne with it. Gets in the lane, tries a layup, no good. Now he saves it, but Demias Johnson gets it. Now Landon Wheat with the dunk, missed the dunk, but then gets his own rebound. And because he was on the rim, he can't rebound. So, yeah, our coach for the Trojans is very upset here. And Troike's getting a warning for something from one of the refs. So I'm trying to see what's going on. I'm not sure what's going on, but looks like it's going to be a timeout
30-second timeout.
on the floor. We're just going to keep it here. I'm not sure what the call. Drew, do you know what the call was there? Did they call a technical? Okay. So Landon Wheat went in for the dunk, missed the dunk, was hanging on the rim, grabbed the rebound and put it back in. So the Girard coaches are very upset about whatever the call is, I'm thinking they're wanting some kind of they're wanting an offensive goaltending, I think is what the call is. So there was no points awarded. So it's 9-2 Vikings with 4:20 to play first quarter. So Girard has the ball. So Bourne will bring it up for the Trojans. Gets it to freshman Smith. Nearly picked off there. Now Bourne back with it. And Trey Cholis with the steal. Throws it away. It's going to stay with the Trojans. So Trey Cholis with a great hustle there, but wasn't able to get it back to one of his teammates. Now Ransom Bourne to inbounds. He gets it in to Moore. Now Troike with it. Back to Bourne. Now Dressler for a three. No good. Demias Johnson with the rebound. Quickly ahead to Trey Tullis. Now Landon Wheat underneath. No good. It's a great defense there by Dressler. Aiden Troike trying to get in the paint. Spin move, no good. Back out. Now Smith with it. Troike for three, and it's no good. Demias Johnson with another rebound. Near steal. Now should have been a travel call, but no call. Now Ransom Bourne pulls up, and it's good. Ransom Bourne with his first points of the game. 9-4 Vikings. 3:16 to play first quarter. Demias Johnson has it, gets it back to Sawyer. Now throws, give and go to Johnson. He should have just shot it. Now kicks it back out. Landon Wheat for three, and it's good. Landon Wheat gets his first points from the three-point line. All three-pointers. 12-4 from the Vikings here in the first quarter. Landon Wheat poked it away. They get it back. Now Dressler in for the score. Colton Dressler with his first points of the game. Now Landon Wheat gets it to Tullis. Johnson back to Trey Mack. Trey Mack off the mark, no good. Now here comes freshman Sam Smith quickly to Troike. And they're going to call a blocking foul. Foul is called on Trey Tullis. That's his second. And they say the basket counts for Troike. So that's his second basket of the game. So our score is now 12-8, and Troike will go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point attempt here. Troike's free throw is good. 12-9, Vikings with the lead. Jagger Quirin with it. Kicks it back to Sawyer. Sawyer loses the handle, but Matt gets it. Matt gets it to Brody Boss for a three. No good. Now Trey Mack throws it away, just a little too tall. Trying to get it ahead to Dante Sawyer. Wasn't able to connect with him under the basket. So 12-9, Vikings with a three-point lead, 1:42 to play first quarter. Bourne with it. Back to Troike. And Ransom Bourne with the missed shot. Now Jagger Quirin throws it away. Here comes Troike. Troike wanting to go all the way. He does. And Troike missed the shot, but he is fouled by Jagger Quirin. So Jagger Quirin picks up his first foul. Troike, first free throw is good. 12-10 Vikings. And Aiden Troike has one more free throw coming. Second free throw is no good. And wow, tipped in by Dressler. Unbelievable tip in. So that's 12-12. Three-pointer from Dante Sawyer. He's got 3 shots, 3 made threes. Now Dressler gets it to Moore. 15-12 lead for the Vikings. All 3-pointers for the Vikings. Now Dressler for 3. Ties it.
3-point basket for the Trojans, number 34, Colton Dressler.
There was a foul called. I'm not sure what it's on.
Fouls on Girard, number 12, Ben Colin, first personal foul, team foul number 1.
Freshman Ben Cullen that just checked into the game picked up a foul, I guess, after the shot. So I don't know. That was a kind of a weird call, but a 15-15 tie with 48 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Landon Wheat with it on the wing. Landon Wheat with spin move, needs help. Kicks it all the way across. Troike steals it. Troike's going to go up and dunk it. Aiden Troike with the dunk. And Landon Wheat the other way missed the easy layup. 17-15. And now 2-point shot from Troike. So they're gonna call offensive foul, I believe. So Scott Moore picks up his first foul. So that's the second foul that they've called on a made basket, and they counted the basket both times. If I'm Coach Houck, I'm asking questions about that, because that doesn't usually happen. So Sawyer with it, 16 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Down to 12 seconds. Sawyer going to work. Knocked out of bounds, down to 8 seconds. Girard up 19-15. 4-point lead for the Trojans. The Vikings had a 6-point lead, and now it's diminished. Now they trail by 4. The Vikings have all 3-pointers. Now Demias Johnson for a 3, and it's good! Demias Johnson banks in a 3 at the buzzer. So the Vikings trail 19-18, all 3-pointers in the first quarter. So let's take a 30-second break. You're listening to Viking basketball on V93.
Labette Community College is meeting the need for an increased demand in qualified radiographers. Our radiography students will train on the latest technology in a hospital simulation environment.
I wanted to be able to go into a career where I could help people. And if you're going to go into that field in this part of the four-state area, LCC is the only place to come.
Tuition is nearly half the cost of universities. Scholarship and financial aid available for those who qualify. Text radiography to 620-293-6671 for more information, or visit labette.edu.
Girard High School. Tony Fuentes here. Drew Fuentes taking care of our live stream. Karen Hardesty back in the KLKC studio at the end of the first quarter. The Girard Trojans with a 19-18 lead. And the surprising thing is all 18 points from the Vikings have all been from 3-point. I think they're 6 for 7 from 3. But knocking down 6 3-pointers, and now starting the second quarter, J.J. Kendrick with it. Wanting to drive the lane, gets in the lane, gets blocked by Troike. Troike thought he had it clean, but they got him for a foul. So J.J. Kendrick at the line. First free throw is good. So J.J. Kendrick's first points of the year come from the free throw line, and he'll have one more. Tie game 19-19. He can give the Vikes the lead with this shot, and he misses it. Now it is knocked out of bounds by Trey Tullis. So 19 all, 7:48 to play, second quarter. Trey Mack checks back in for the Vikings. Sam Smith inbounds and nearly lost it out of bounds was Blair. He gets it up to Bourne. Bourne's on the run. And a little floater in the lane, and it's good. Ranson Bourne now with 6 points. 21-19 Trojans with a 2-point lead. 7:29 and counting to go here in the second quarter. Mack with it. Mack gets it stolen from Troike. Troike played some great defense, and he gets a layup. So Aiden Troike now with 10 points. He's already in double digits. Trey Mack gets it over to Sawyer. Sawyer driving, spin, and knocks it down. So Dante Sawyer, a great 2-point basket there. 23-21. Vikings trail by 2. 6:57 to play in the second quarter. The Vikings have Johnson, Kendrick, Sawyer, Barkus, and Mack in the game. And a late call here. And they're going to call a foul on Dante Sawyer. And that'll be his first. So inbounding for the Trojans is Smith. He gets it to Bourne. Now to Moore. Now Bourne with it. Troike for 3, and he's been on fire. Aiden Troike now with 13 points. And now Kendrick kind of off balance, missed a shot. Trey Mack tried to get a steal there, just couldn't get it. Now Aiden Troike taking over this game, and missed that one though. But he had his own rebound and a putback and foul. So far it's been the Aiden Troike show on the Girard side.
First personal foul, team foul number 2. At the line for the Trojans, number 5.
So Aiden Troike will go to the line to shoot 2. Already has 13 points in the game. Looking to add to it here from the free throw line. 26-21. Trojan lead. First free throw is good from Troike. And he'll have one more. Troike's second free throw is up. And rims out, no good. Demias Johnson with the rebound. Now J.J. Kendrick gets it to Johnson. Sawyer for 3, and it's good. Dante Sawyer, I don't think he's missed a shot yet. 14 points now for Dante Sawyer to match Aiden Troike's 14 points. 27-24, Girard with a 3-point lead. And we're just going to keep it here, a 30-second timeout on the floor. We're just going to keep it here. Wow, it's definitely been a lot of three-pointers from the field for the Vikings. Already 7 three-pointers in the game. Dante Sawyer had that lone 2-point bucket from inside the lane, and then a free throw by J.J. Kendrick to round out their 24 points. But Vikings need to try to get it down low to Landon Wheat. They really haven't looked down low too much. So Girard will have the ball coming out of this timeout. They send Troike, Bourne, Smith, Dressler, and Moore. Parsons has Barkus, Sawyer, Mack, Kendrick, and Johnson. Troike to bring it up the floor for the Trojans. 3-point lead for the Trojans at 27-24 at the 6-minute mark of the second quarter. Sam Smith for 3 is no good, but they're going to call a foul on Dante Sawyer. They're going to say Sawyer fouled Sam Smith on the arm as he shot a 3-pointer, so it's going to be 3 free throws for freshman Sam Smith. First free throw, no good. So Smith with 2 more free throws coming. 3-point lead right now for the Trojans. Make that a 4-point lead as Smith knocks down his second one. Sawyer checks out with those 2 fouls. Now Smith with his 3rd free throw. 3rd one is no good. Rebounded by Moore, and putback is no good, and Johnson with the rebound. So here comes J.J. Kendrick quickly the other way. Barkus with it. 4-point lead, 28-24. Barkus for 3. And it's good! Connor Barkus got a 3-pointer. So now it's 8 3-pointers on the game. We're going to see a foul on Barkus as Bourne tried to run the baseline. Barkus cut him off and fouled him. So 28-27. Girard with a 1-point lead. 5:33 to play second quarter. Ranson Barn gets it to Smith. Over to Dressler for a 3. No good. J.J. Kendrick with the rebound. Up ahead to Landon Wheat. Landon Wheat had it in the lane, just kicked it back out. Now Trey Mack with it. Throws it away. Yeah, the Vikings need to take care of the ball a little bit on some of those. I think Landon Wheat should have put the shot up when he was in the lane. 5:15 to play, second quarter. 28-27. Smith with it. Gets it to Troike. Back out to Smith. Smith drives and missed it. But another offensive rebound. 2 offensive rebounds. 3 offensive rebounds now. Wow. A lot of offensive rebounds by Scott Moore. I think he had 3 offensive rebounds on that possession.
At the line for the Trojans, number 40, Scott Moore.
The foul is called on J.J. Kendrick, I believe. And Moore free throw is good. And that is his first point of the game. J.J. Kendrick has 3 fouls in the early going here, so he's going to take a seat. Now Barkus with it. Tries to get it back to Quirin. Knocked out of bounds by Bourne. So 30-27. Vikings trail by 3. 4:52 to play here in the second quarter. Tried to inbounds it. And another turnover by the Vikings, so silly mistakes here. They're trying to force it down to Landon Wheat instead of just going out top, and they throw it away. Troike continue to play great basketball here for the Girard Trojans. Now Troike gets it inbounds to Bourne. Troike with it. Gets it underneath to Smith. Smith missed the shot. Landon Wheat, great rebound. Gets it to Sawyer. Sawyer all the way across to Barkus. Barkus wants a 3, and he knocked it down. Connor Barkus, 2 3-pointers here in the second quarter. That's the 9th 3-pointer for the Vikings here in the first half. Now Bourne with it, and he scores it. So Ranson Bourne now with 8 points. 32-30. Vikings trail by 2. Now Barkus with it. Gets it back to Trey Tullis. Now Sawyer looking for an opening. He shoots a 3. It's off the mark, but it's rebounded by Barkus. Great rebound by Barkus. Gets it back out to Mack. Now Wheat wants to drive. Shoots it up and off the mark. So Landon Wheat staying cold. 32-30. Girard with the lead. And missed shot. Nope, it goes in. Aiden Troike's getting all the rolls. 3:36 to play. 4-point lead for the Girard Trojans, 34-30. Sawyer with it. Two players hit the floor there and no call. But they say it is out of bounds off of the Trojans. So instead of calling a foul, I think they just gave the Vikings the ball there, which was kind of silly. So referee having some words with Trey Mack right now on the baseline. Trey Mack the inbounds. Needs some help, gets it into Tullis. Tullis gets it to Wheat. Wheat kicks it back to Mack. Mack shuffled his feet. Now Joe Kill in the game. All the way across to Mack. Sawyer, long three is no good. It's short. Wow, that should have been a traveling. Both Girard players had the rebound. But Dressler with it now. Smith, now Bourne. Down to 2:58. And Troike for three, no good this time. Landon Wheat with the rebound. Joe Keel going the other way. Joe Keel gets it to Mack. Mack gets in the lane, and he gets fouled by Dressler. It's either Moore or Dressler. They're going to call it on Moore. That is only the second foul on the Girard Trojans in the whole first half, and they're both on Scott Moore. And Parsons has 8 fouls. So 8-2 on the fouls right now. Pretty silly. So checking into the game is Ben Cullen, freshman. Checking in for Scott Moore. So Trey Mack knocks down the second free throw. 34-31. Trojans with a 3-point lead. Cam Smith, Troike for three. Made it. Aiden Troike is on fire. It's been the Aiden Troike show here as Girard gets their biggest lead at 37-31. Now Dante Sawyer shoots a three off the backboard, no good. Trey Tulsa, offensive rebound, but a steal by Bourne. Now Bourne, layup is good. Ransom Bourne now in double digits, 10 points, 39-31. Heel to Mack. Oh, Demias Johnson pushed Troike, and he did it. I saw him push him. He definitely can't do that. So Demias Johnson picked up his first foul. 39-31, Trojans with the lead and the ball. Down to 153 and counting here in the first half. Cullen with it. Now Blair. Blair looking to drive, kicks it back out to Smith. Now Cullen. Now Blair. Dressler for three. No good. And they're going to get Ben Cullen for a push. Trey Tullis, the inbounds for the Vikings. Cullen checks out. Troike checks back in. Trey Mack with it. Foul on Bourne. They're finally starting to call some fouls here. Trying to even it out, I think. Girard now with 4 fouls here in this quarter. Connor Barkus with the ball. Barkus looking to drive. Kicks it back out to Mack. Now to Demias Johnson. Joe Kill with it. Now to Tullis. Now Barkus. Down to the 1 minute mark here in the first half. Connor Barkus dribbling a lot. Now Joe Kill with it. Kill kicks it back out. Knocked out of bounds by Smith, so we'll stay with the Vikings. down to 52 seconds here in the first half. 39-31. Trojans with an 8-point lead. Kill gets it inbounds to Johnson. Back up to Barkus. Barkus is the only player on the floor, I think, that scored a point in the game. Now Trey Mack with it. Off the rim, rimmed out, no good. Dressler with the rebound. Ahead to Smith. Now Troike with it. They'll probably hold for one shot. So 8-point lead for Girard, so they're going to have at least an 8-point lead probably going into halftime here. Looking to hold for last shot of the half. Down to 20 seconds. Troike with it, down to 13 seconds. Troike takes it in for a layup, missed it. Now they got 7 seconds going the other way. Tolis has it. Kicks it to Keel. Keel is fouled, so Joe Keel will go to the line to shoot two with less than a second on the clock before halftime. So just as I thought Girard was for sure going to have an 8-point lead at halftime, hold on a second. Joe Keel might have something to say about that. So Joe Keel will go to the line to shoot two. First one's no good.
Entering the game for the Trojans, number 33, Adrian Newton. Also number 11.
So one more free throw coming for Keel. Girard put in a lot of freshmen here with the less than a second as Joe Keel knocks down the second one. He gets in the scorebook. So 39-32 is your halftime score. So let's take a 1-minute break and we'll come back for the Eye Care Associate of Parsons halftime report. You're listening to Viking Basketball on V93.
Bowen Pharmacy supports the Parsons Vikings here, and here, and here. It's our goal to keep you covered. At Bowen Pharmacy, we give no excuses for you not to make it to the game. And it's always a great day to be a Viking.
Unbelievable! Sparklight is unveiling unlimited internet for just $25 a month. Get reliable 100 meg internet for just $25 a month for 12 months with unlimited data. That's unlimited internet. Call 877-469-3057 or visit sparklight.com/savings. Sparklight, a new breed in high speed.
With many years of combined experience, Eye Care Associates of Parsons has set the framework in providing comprehensive eye health examinations for all ages and routine vision care for families throughout the four-state area. Our optometrists and staff provide remarkable care with state-of-the-art technology to help with diagnosis and management of eye health conditions. Give us a call or visit our website to schedule your next eye exam. Eye Care Associates of Parsons. Experience modern eye care.
Inside a little bit more, and they are trailing 39-32 here at half. And let's run down the scores. And first for the Girard Trojans, Aiden Troike with 19 points, Ranson Bourne with 10, Colton Dressler with 7, Scott Moore with 2, Cam Smith with 1. And for the Vikings, J.J. Kendrick with 1, Trey Mack with 4, and Dante Sawyer leading the Vikings with 14 points. Landon Wheat with 3, Joe Keel with 1, Connor Barkus with 6, and Demias Johnson with 3. So Vikings definitely need to work on getting the ball down low and getting some easy buckets and maybe even getting to the free throw line a little bit more. But they definitely need to stop Aiden Troike as he already has 19 points on the game. So let's take it back to the station for 7 minutes, and then hopefully we'll be ready for start of the second half. So 7-minute break, You're listening to Viking basketball on V93. back at Girard High School. And we just need to wrap up the Eye Care Associate of Parsons halftime report. Doctors Newland, Gilmore, and Ray. So the Viking boys trail 39-32, and definitely need to get off to a good start here in the second half, and definitely need to cool down Aiden Troike to get back in this game. And we're at about a minute and a half from starting this second half. I'm going to run down and thank some sponsors real quick. Labette Community College, Forbes Hoffman Funeral Homes, Clemens Insurance Agency, Labette Health, Woodworth Enterprises, Carson Wall Funeral Homes, Commercial Bank, Eye Care Associates of Parsons, Doctors Newland, Gilmore, and Ray, Labette Bank, Bartlett Co-op, Labette Center for Mental Health Services, Dress for Less, Community National Bank, Tank Connection, Wood Insurance Center, Strategic Partners, Roy's Auto Service, Bowen Pharmacy, Parsons Educational Foundation, Parsons District Schools, Snyder Lawn Care, Olson Ace Hardware, SEK Orthopedic, Doctors Mosier, Meister, and Morris, and also Sparklight. But for some reason, the time is ready to start the second half, but Girard just now came out of the locker room. So I'm not sure if they'll give them any time at all, but it looks like they're just coming out with their starters. Looks like Dressler, Blair, Bourne, Moore, and Troike are the 5 starters for the Girard Trojans for the second half. And we have Mack, Johnson, Tullis, Sawyer, and Kendrick to start for the Vikings. J.J. Kendrick only with 1 point in the first half, and he saddled by 3 fouls early on. Set most of the second quarter. So if you weren't listening earlier, the Lady Vikings were victorious 64-51 earlier tonight. And now we're back for action. Troike thought about a 3 in the lane, no good, but he gets his own rebound, missed it again, gets another rebound, and now Sawyer finally pulls it down. Here comes Dante Sawyer the other way for the Vikings. So 39-32, 7:38 to play third quarter. Mack with it. Mack looking for a lane, gets in the lane, but passes it up. Now Dante Sawyer is fouled by Blair, and that'll be the first foul on Levi Blair. So Sawyer to inbounds to J.J. Kendrick. Well, he gets it into Tullis. Tullis to Kendrick. 7:22 to play. Third quarter. Kendrick looked like a foul there, but no call. Now Tullis thought about the 3. Gets in the lane, kicks out to Johnson. Now Kendrick with it. Kendrick gives it off to Mack. Mack off the backboard, no good. Now Troike with it, 7 minutes to go. And now Bourne blocked by Kendrick, and now here come the Vikings. There should have been a foul there, but no call. So Johnson with it up top. Now Sawyer with it. Sawyer just needs to go left. Now he's got an open 3, no good. Trey Mack tried to run it down, but was not able to. Now Ranson Bourne with it. Tries to get it down low to Moore. Now Dressler has it, missed it. Gets his own rebound, missed that one. Now here comes Trey Mack going the other way. So nobody has scored here in the second half yet. Sawyer with it. Down to 6:14 and counting in the third quarter. 39-32 Trojans. Now Demias Johnson thought about the 3. Now gets it to Kendrick. Good defense now by the Trojans, but J.J. Kendrick finally gets in the lane and gets it to go. So 2-point basket for J.J. Gets him to 3. 39-34 Trojans. Levi Blair gets it to Moore. Now Troike wanting to go to work. And now back out to Dressler. Now Troike for a three. No good. Air ball. 5:38 to play, third quarter. 39-34. Vikings trail by 5. Connor Barkus checking in. Now Jason Smart to check in for the first time for the Vikings. Good to see Jason Smart out on the court. He had a great football season. And J.J. Kendrick for a three, and it is no good. Rebounded by Moore. Here comes Bourne. 5-point lead for the Trojans. Troike with it. A lot of quick passes by the Trojans here, just around the perimeter. Now Troike with it up top. He's wanting to go to work, gets a screen. Spin move in the lane, no good. Great defense by the Vikings. I'm afraid this one's out of bounds on the Vikings. They're giving it to Parsons. I think Parsons touched that last. We got a break there. Wow. We deserve a break. 39-34, 4:58 to play, third quarter. J.J. Kendrick with a nice move, goes in the lane, kicks it out. Jagger Quirin for three, off the mark, no good. Wow, Moore skied over the top of everybody and came down with that rebound. Now Ranson Bourne with it. 39-34, 5-point lead. Only 2 points scored by the Vikings here in the third quarter. Now a foul is called. Foul is called on Barkus. That's going to be his second. So Ranson Bourne, Jr., at the free throw line for 2 shots. First one is no good. So Girard is yet to score here in the third quarter. And we are at the 4:28 mark. And the Vikings just need to start scoring some points. Bourne, free throw is good. So 40-34, 6-point lead for the Trojans. Trey Tullis thought about the three. Now he gives it up to Jagger Quirin. Quirin at the free throw line, pulls up. Now he gets it to Mack. Mack's in the lane. Back out to Quirin. The Vikings just can't get any good looks. Just a lot of passing. Good screen there by Smart. Now Barkus gets it in to Tullis. Tullis down low. Missed it twice, but now Mack with it. And now he turns it over. And now they're going to call a foul going the other way. Trey Tullis with the foul. That'll be his third. Smith the inbound. Dressler got the Bourne. Girard leads 40-34. Only 3 points scored in this third quarter. We're at the 3:32 mark. Dressler with it. Now Moore with it. Now back to Troike. Troike wants to drive. Triple teamed by the Vikings. Now they're going to call a travel on Dressler. So Vikings will get the ball back on the turnover. 3:16 to play, third quarter. Vikings definitely need to score some points here, because the Girard Trojans have went cold here in the third quarter with only 1 free throw is all they have. Kendrick with it, now Quirin. Quirin gets it back to Kendrick. Now Kendrick for a three, way off the mark. Troike comes down with the rebound. Now Troike brings it up the court, gets it to Moore. Another foul called. This time might be on Smart. Sure enough, Jason Smart picks up his first foul. 2:45 to play third quarter, 40-34. Trojans the inbound under their own basket. Dante Sawyer checks back in. Dante Sawyer had 14 points in the first half, knocking down 4 3-pointers. At one point, he was 5 for 5. And now J.J. Kendrick with a nice steal and a layup at the other end. But J.J. Kendrick with the only 2 baskets of this third quarter. So the Vikings lead 4-1 in this quarter, but they still trail by 4 in the game. Now Troike is fouled by Quirin. So that'll be the second foul on Jagger Quirin. So that is the 4th team foul of this quarter. So the next foul will send the Trojans to the line. Cam Smith with it. And they had to have traveled, but they didn't call it. Now J.J. Kendrick quickly the other way. And they get it to Demias Johnson, and he scores it. Demias Johnson with a big bucket there. Gets him the 5 points. 2-point game, 40-38. Trojans are cold. Just as I say that, Ransom Bourne knocks down a shot. So 42-38, Trojans with a 4-point lead, 2:06 to play. Let's take a 30-second break and listen to Viking basketball on V93.
Life is about movement, and the human body is like any high-performance machine. When miles add up, parts wear down, and that's when pain begins, and here's where it ends. At Labette Health, our nationally recognized orthopedic and sports medicine surgeons use advanced techniques to reduce recovery times and relieve pain for miles to come. Feel like new again at Labette Health in Parsons, Kansas. For more information, go to labettehealth.com.
Welcome back. Tony Fuentes here at Girard High School. We got a pretty close game here now between the Trojan boys and the Vikings boys. 2:04 to play and counting here in the third quarter. 42-38. Trojans with a 4-point lead. They had a 7-point lead at halftime. Now out of bounds off of the Trojans. So we have Tullis, Sawyer, Johnson, Kendrick, and Quirin in the game. And now Sawyer for a 3, and it's good. 5 3-pointers in the game for Dante Sawyer, and it makes it a 1-point game, 42-41. And now Troike nearly loses it out of bounds. Now Cullen in the game now for the Trojans. Now it's Moore, and he travels. And the Vikings get the ball back. 1:27 to play third quarter. The Vikings trailed the last probably quarter and a half for sure. They had a lead at one point in the first quarter, but now are threatening to take the lead here with this possession if they can score. Trey Tullis with it. Tullis gives it off to Kendrick. Down to 1:11 to play third quarter. Quirin over to Sawyer. All the way to Kendrick. Thought about the 3. Now he goes in the lane. Gets it to Johnson and scores it. Demias Johnson with 2 big buckets here in the third quarter. Gives the Vikings a 43-42 lead. Now Dressler with it in the lane. Kicks it out to Bourne. Bourne goes baseline, loses it. Tullis with it. Gets it ahead to Kendrick. Kendrick. Bourne jumped on Kendrick's back and no call. Now Jagger Quirin for a 3, no good. Dressler with a nice rebound. 33 seconds to play third quarter. Nice pass there. Now Cullen getting in the lane. Up and no good. Now J.J. Kendrick gets it ahead to Sawyer. Sawyer to Kendrick, no good. But a putback by Jagger Quirin to give the Vikings a 3-point lead, 45-42 with 12 seconds to play third quarter. 3 points by Bourne is all the Trojans had in the third quarter as the Vikings storm back and take the lead. And now a turnover, which is kind of unfortunate. They call a jump ball with 1.3 seconds. The Vikings were set to get the ball to start the fourth quarter, but now they only got 1 second, and then the Trojans will get the ball to start the fourth quarter. So kind of didn't really help them there. Now Kendrick looking to get it in. Now Jagger Quirin for 3, misses it. But the Vikings do take the lead, 45-42. Let's take a 1-minute break. This is the Viking basketball on V93.
At Labette Community College, we're passionate about medicine and compassionate about people. Our highly trained instructors provide innovative career-specific education in the field of diagnostic medical sonography. Do you already have an associate or bachelor's degree in healthcare? Earn an additional certification in sonography. LCC offers a 12-month completely online program with a clinical component. In as little as 1 year, specialize in OB, abdomen, or vascular. For more information, text pound SONO to 620-293-6671 today. Apply online at labette.edu.
Unbelievable! Sparklight is unveiling unlimited internet for just $25 a month. Get reliable 100 meg internet for just $25 a month for 12 months with unlimited data. That's unlimited internet. Call 877-469-3057 or visit sparklight.com/savings. Sparklight, a new breed in high speed.
Welcome back to Girard High School. Tony Fuentes along with Drew Fuentes taking care of our live stream here tonight. Karen Hardesty back in the KLKC studio patching us through, and the Vikings have a 45-42 lead as we start the fourth quarter. Troike to inbounds for the Trojans. Gets it into Bourne. So the Vikings like to still win here tonight. Yeah, great start to the season for the boys and girls. Bourne with it. Now Blair, back to Bourne. Running some clock here. We got a foul, got an offensive foul on Blair. I missed it. He said he elbowed. So offensive foul, so sends the Vikings with the ball. 7:40 to play in the game. 45-42, J.J. Kendrick bringing it up the court. The Vikings just need to keep scoring some baskets. They held Troike to no points in that third quarter. And Moore knocks it out of bounds. Yeah, Ranson Bourne had a free throw and one made basket. Is all the points that Girard had in the third quarter. They were cold. Now J.J. Kendrick gets it into Demias Johnson. Demias Johnson kicks it out. Now J.J. thought about the three. Now missed two. And a push by Demias Johnson. That'll be his second foul. So 7:14 to play. Girard with the ball. Vikings with a 3-point lead, 45-42. Dressler with it. Gets it down to Moore. Back to Dressler. Missed it. Wow, there's got to be something called there. Offensive rebound. And now Troike for three. No good. So he's went cold, thank goodness. Here comes J.J. Kendrick. And Troike with another dunk. He comes down hard, 45-44. Now Jagger Quirin wanting to go in. Kicks it out to Demias Johnson. Now Trey Tullis for a three. No good. Needs to follow his shot there. He would have had a rebound. 45-44, 6:26 to play, fourth quarter. Ranson Bourne. Now Levi Blair gets it to Troike. Now underneath, Dressler, Troike, back to Bourne. Now poked away. It's going to say his last touch by Parsons, so it will stay Girard ball. Dante Sawyer to check in. Jason Smart checking in. Johnson and Quirin take a seat. Troy Kitty inbounds. Gets it in to Blair. Now Bourne back to Troike. And now Sawyer with the foul. It'll be the third foul on Dante Sawyer. Now Dressler with it. Gets it to Bourne. 5:52 to play. No good. Moore with the rebound. And now here comes Mack coming out the other end. And Trey Mack gets it blocked at the rim. And now it is Parsons ball under their own basket. And we got a timeout on the floor. So let's take a 30-second break. You're listening to Viking basketball on V93.
Labette Community College is meeting the need for an increased demand in qualified radiographers. Our radiography students will train on the latest technology in a hospital simulation environment.
I wanted to be able to go into a career where I could help people. And if you're going to go into that field in this part of the four-state area, LCC is the only place to come.
Tuition is nearly half the cost of universities. Scholarship and financial aid available for those who qualify. Text radiography to 620-293-6671 for more information or visit labette.edu.
Welcome back to Girard High School. Tony Fuentes, Drew Fuentes taking care of our live stream. Karen Hardesty back in the KLKC studio. And 45-44, can't get much closer. And the Vikings do have the possession under their own basket. So the Vikings in much need of just getting some buckets to try to win this game away from these Girard Trojan boys, as Aiden Troike had 19 points in the first half and was pretty much unstoppable, and then he doesn't score any in the third quarter, and then he just had a dunk here in the fourth. And now Sawyer for three, in and out, no good. So Sawyer had hit almost all the three-pointers he shot before that. Now Scott Moore, it's got to be offensive foul. Sure enough, he lowered the shoulder and knocked Dante Sawyer to the ground. So Scott Moore picks up the foul. So Trey Tullis the inbound to Kendrick. 5:31 to play. Kendrick better get it across half court. They're counting on him. He's got it. Down to 5:27 to play here in the game. Vikings with a narrow 1-point lead. Now Trey Tullis going baseline, kicks it out to Kendrick. Now Jason Smart underneath and is fouled. And that is on Moore, and that'll be his fourth. He just picked up 2 fouls in about 16 seconds. He went from 2 to 4. And with his presence in the paint, I think the Girard is going to go into the bench here. Looks like Cullen's getting ready to check in. Jason Smart, free throw is no good. He'll have one more here. Every free throw is going to be big coming down the stretch here. Jason just needs to knock this one down. It is up and no good. And Cullen just checked into the game for Moore, gets the rebound. So still 45-44. Now Smith for three, and it's good. Cam Smith for three. That's his first basket of the game. He got fouled on a three-pointer earlier and made only one of the 3 free throws. And now Trey Tullis with it. Kicks it out to Sawyer. Now it is saved by the Trojans. And now Cam Smith up front is knocked out of bounds. 47-45. Trojans with a 2-point lead at the 4:43 mark. Demias Johnson and Jagger Queern check back in, and Landon Weed has yet to play a single second in the second half. I'm not sure if he's hurt or if he's benched for some reason, but he has not played in the second half. Now Smith gets it to Cullen. 47-45. Now Dressler, no good, and knocked out of bounds, and it will go to Parsons. 47-45, Girard 2-point lead. Vikings with the ball, 4:31 to play. Kendrick gets it into Sawyer. Vikings just need to settle down and just score some points. I think if they can get the 10 points in the next 4 minutes, they'll win this game. And now they almost turn it over. Now Demias Johnson for an easy bucket. Demias Johnson now with 9 points. Ties the game, 47-47. Now Cam Smith for a 3, no good. But an offensive rebound by Dressler, and he is fouled, and he makes the basket. So Colton Dressler with his first points since the first quarter. 49-47. And Dressler will have a free throw here. (49-47). Dressler at the free throw line, and it's good. 50-47. 3-point lead now for the Trojans. Sawyer with it, gets over to Kendrick. Under 4 minutes to play in the game. Nearly a turnover by Kendrick. Now he gets it down low to Johnson, and he scores it. Demias Johnson coming up big here in the fourth quarter. He scored 4 in the third. Now he's got 4 in the fourth, and he can tie the game with this free throw here. And this will be his first free throw of the game. So 50-49, 3:51 to play. Demias Johnson at the line to attempt to tie the game again. No good. And Moore with the rebound, back in there with 4 fouls. Now Bourne with it. Gets it to Cam Smith. Nearly turned it over. Now gets it down to Moore, and he's scored by Demias Johnson. So Scott Moore gets only his 4th point of the game. That's his first bucket. His only other 2 points came from the free throw line. So now he will shoot a free throw here to try to give him a 4-point lead. 52-49 Trojans. Barkus checks in for Johnson. That's Johnson's 4th foul. Scott Moore at the line. Free throws up and good. So after missing his first 2 free throws, Moore's made his last 3. 53-49. J.J. Kendrick with it, gets it to Connor Barkus. Kendrick still with it, now back to Sawyer. Sawyer thought about a long 3, and they're going to call a foul. Now Dante Sawyer will go to the line to shoot 2. 53-49, 3:18 to play in the ballgame. Dante Sawyer with 17 points on the game at the free throw line, and first one's good. Now with 18 points. 53-50. Sawyer with one more free throw coming. Second one is no good. Troike with the rebound. Sawyer almost fouled Troike there. Should have been a travel, but it is a turnover. Now J.J. Kendrick with it, 53-50. Vikings trail by 3. Kendrick kicks out to Tolis for a 3, and he knocks it down. Travion Tolis with his first basket. ties the game 53-53, 2:57 to play, fourth quarter. And we've got a hurt player on the court, so we got an injury timeout. So we're going to take a 30-second break. You're listening to Viking basketball on V93.
Bowen Pharmacy supports the Parsons Vikings here, and here, and here. It's our goal to keep you covered. At Bowen Pharmacy, we give no excuses for you not to make it to the game. And it's always a great day to be a Viking.
Unbelievable! Sparklight is unveiling unlimited internet for just $25 a month. Get reliable 100 meg internet for just $25 a month for 12 months with unlimited data. That's unlimited internet. Call 877-469-3057 or visit sparklight.com/savings. Sparklight, a new breed and high speed.
Here, and Aiden Troike is the Girard Trojan that's down on the court, and he just now got up and goes to the bench, and he's in severe pain. So he's going to the locker room, it looks like. So their senior star is trying to walk it off. I think it's something to do with his ankle. So we got a tie game, 53-53. Trojans have the ball, 2:53 to play in the ball game. Coach Hauk calling out some signals to Barkus. So now here goes Bourne to Dressler. Gets it inside to Smith. It was on the floor. Now Dressler with it. Down to 2:41 to play in the ball game. Tie game, 53 all. Now Ranson Bourne driving and is fouled by Quirin. And he's going to shoot two. Jagger Quirin picks up the foul. That's his third personal. So Ranson Bourne will go to the line. He is 1 for 4 from the free throw line. So the free throw was missed by Bourne, but they called a bench warning saying Parsons had done something on the bench, so they're awarding him another free throw. So it's like the free throw never happened, which is pretty silly. I've never seen that happen, but because he had the ball. So I don't know if they warranted that something from the bench caused him to miss it or what. And now they're going to call a foul underneath on J.J. Kendrick. So 54-53, Trojans with the lead, and now they're going to the line to shoot two more. So Scott Moore will go to the line this time to shoot. So at the 2:31 mark, Scott Moore will shoot two free throws. 54-53 Trojans. And the first one is good. And he'll have one more. 2-point lead now for the Trojans. Demias Johnson checks back in with his 4 fouls. So Scott Moore to shoot one more free throw here. It is up and it's short. And offensive rebound by Cullen. Wow, offensive rebounds are killing the Vikings here. And the shot goes down by Bourne. And now it's a 4-point lead, 57-53. The Girard Trojans with a 4-point lead, and in the paint goes Kendrick, and he shoots and misses it. And here come the Trojans at the 2:06 mark. Brown with it. Now Dressler over to Smith. Long three is no good. And now Dressler with an offensive rebound again, and now Jagger Quirin's going to pick up his 4th personal. So the Vikings are so close here, 53-53, and then it's just kind of falling apart. Trojans knocking down some free throws here. Now Branson Bourne at the line to shoot 2. And he gets that one and gets the shooter's roll there. So now a 5-point lead all of a sudden, all from the free throw line here in the last minute. And Aiden Troike checks back in for the Trojans. And here comes Bourne for his second free throw, and it is up and good. And we got a timeout on the floor, so let's take a timeout with them. Let's take a 30-second break. You're listening to Viking basketball on B93.
With many years of combined experience, Eye Care Associates of Parsons has set the framework in providing comprehensive eye health examinations for all ages and routine vision care for families throughout the 4-state area. Our optometrists and staff provide remarkable care with state-of-the-art technology to help with diagnosis and management of eye health conditions. Give us a call or visit our website to schedule your next eye exam. Eye Care Associates of Parsons. Experience modern eye care.
Unbelievable! Sparklight is unveiling unlimited internet for just $25 a month. Get reliable 100 meg internet for just $25 a month for 12 months with unlimited data. That's unlimited internet. Call 877-469-3057 or visit sparklight.com/savings. Sparklight, a new breed in high speed.
Drew Fuentes taking care of our live stream. Karen Hardesty back in the KLKC studio. And the Girard Trojans have taken the lead 59-53 and all been from the free throw line. And Drew just pointed out to me that the fouls are 19-8 on the game. 19 fouls called on the Vikings, and only 8 called on the Trojans, and 4 of them on one player. So it's pretty crazy how lopsided the calls have been here. And Trey Tullis inbounds to Kendrick. Vikings in much need of a basket here with 1:51 to play. They're going to have to score on every possession to try to win this game. Kendrick driving in the lane, goes in for a layup. J.J. Kendrick gets a basket. Now it's 59-55, down to 138. Just need to play some solid defense here with no fouls. It's easier said than done. Now Dressler just wasting time. Now Troike with it. Somebody lost a shoe. Trey Tullis lost his shoe. He's going to have to play with one shoe on. And here's Cam Smith back to Troike. Troike with it, down to 106. So about 40 seconds wasted off the clock here. As Trey Tullis is out there with one shoe on. He threw the other one out of bounds. And now we're going to have a foul called on Demias Johnson. That's going to be his 5th. I think Coach Houck just finally told him the foul, trying to prolong the game here. Trey Tullis gets his shoe back. So Johnson does foul out. He finishes the night with 11 points, so he gets in double digits. So now 59-55, 52 seconds left to go in the ball game. So Colton Dressler at the free throw line for the Trojans, and he'll have 2 shots. First one is missed. Back in the old 1-and-1, we would have had the rebound there, but now under the new rules, once you get the 5 fouls, it's automatically 2 shots no matter what. And that's definitely benefited the Viking girls earlier, and now it's benefiting the Trojan boys. Second free throw is good by Dressler. So 5-point lead now. Trey Mack drives the lane, gets fouled. And I think Trey Mack will go to the line. Dressler picks up his second. Trey Mack at the line. First one is good. Trey Mack picking up his 5th point of the night. Had a 3-pointer earlier, and now he's 2 for 3 from the free throw line. He's got one more coming. 60-56. In and out, no good. Now Troike with it. Now Moore. Now gets it ahead to Cam Smith, and he goes in for a layup. So Cam Smith gets him a 6-point lead. Now Mack gets it to Quirin. Tolis from the corner for three. In and out, no good. So now Troike with it with less than 20 seconds. This ball game is going to be over. Trey Mack fouls Aiden Troike with 17.9 seconds to play. So Aiden Troike will go to the line. So Aiden Troike was on fire the first half, 19 points. He has one basket in the fourth, and now he's shooting these 2 free throws. He had no points in the third. So now he misses the first free throw here. So 6-point game, 62-56. Troike with one more free throw. Second one is good by Troike. That gets him to 22 points on the game. J.J. Kendrick gets it into Mack. He's got to hurry. Now Sawyer with it. Long three. No good. Now Dressler with it. Now that'll be the ball game. Cam Smith can hold it. And now he is fouled with 3.8 seconds to play. So Dante Sawyer will pick up his fourth. And that's going to be the ball game. So 63-56. It was 53-53, and the Vikings just couldn't inch out the last 2.5 minutes of this game. Cam Smith knocks down the free throw. So 64-56. And the second one goes down as well. So 65-56. Trey Tullis bring it up the court. And he doesn't even shoot it. So 9-point Girard victory. Let's take about a 4-minute break in the hopes that Coach Houck's going to come up here. Let's take a 4-minute break, and then we'll bring it back for your Bowen Pharmacy postgame report. You're listening to Viking basketball on V93.
Life is about movement, and the human body is like any high-performance machine. When miles add up, parts wear down, and that's when pain begins, and here's where it ends. At Labette Health, our nationally recognized orthopedic and sports medicine surgeons use advanced techniques to reduce recovery times and relieve pain for miles to come. Feel like new again at Labette Health in Parsons, Kansas. For more information, go to labettehealth.com.
Unbelievable! Sparklight is unveiling unlimited internet for just $25 a month. Get reliable 100 meg internet for just $25 a month for 12 months with unlimited data. That's unlimited internet. Call 877-469-3057 or visit sparklight.com/savings. Sparklight, a new breed in high speed.
With many years of combined experience, Eye Care Associates of Parsons has set the framework in providing comprehensive eye health examinations for all ages and routine vision care for families throughout the 4-state area. Our optometrists and staff provide remarkable care with state-of-the-art technology to help with diagnosis and management of eye health conditions. Give us a call or visit our website to schedule your next eye exam. Eye Care Associates of Parsons. Experience modern eye care.
Girard High School, Tony Fuentes, along with Drew Fuentes, taking care of our live stream. Karen Hardesty back in the KLKC studio, and it's time for the Bowen Pharmacy post-game report. On the boys' side, tough loss here. Viking boys had it tied 53-53, and then just could not get any rebounds, defensive rebounds. Girard kept getting the offensive rebounds there in the last couple minutes of the game, and ended up making a lot of free throws down the stretch and ended up winning 65-56. So let's run down the scores. First for the Girard Trojans, Ranson Bourne with 18 points. Aiden Troike finished the game with 22, had 19 of those in the first half. Colton Dressler finished with 11. Scott Moore finished with 7. What surprised me about Scott Moore was he was a big guy and he only had 1 basket, and then 5 of his 7 points came from the free throw line. And then Cam Smith, freshman, didn't come in till the second quarter, and he ended up with 8 points, and he had a really good game for the Girard Trojans and knocked down a couple of free throws down the stretch, knocked down a 3 late in the game. So hats off to the Girard Trojans. And let's run down the scores for the Vikings. J.J. Kendrick finished with 7. Trey Mack with 5, Jagger Quern with 2, Dante Sawyer with 18, 14 of those in the first half. He had a 1-3 in the third quarter and then never really got open for any shots in the fourth quarter, so he was ice cold there later on. Landon Wheat finished the game with 3, had a 3-pointer early in the first quarter, and then never ever came back in the game after getting pulled out in the second quarter. Travion Tullis finished with 3. He had a 3-pointer late in the game. Joe Kill, 1 point. Connor Barkus with 6 points. He had 2 big 3-pointers there in the second quarter to kind of narrow the gap. And then Demias Johnson scores 11. Had a 3 early on, and then 2 buckets in the third, 2 buckets in the fourth. And that rounds out the Vikings scoring 65-56. And we are now joined by Coach Anthony Howe. Coach Howe, tough game. I know you wanted to get that win. It's 53-53, 2-something to play.
Yeah.
And we just couldn't get any defensive rebounds, and then they kept getting the offensive rebounds, and then we had some fouls. But I looked at the fouls, and it's 22-10 is what I have unofficially. So a little lopsided on the foul calling. But, I mean, that's, I think if we knock down some shots here in the fourth quarter, they were cold in the third quarter. They had 1 basket and 1 free throw from Ranson Bourne.
Yeah.
That was their only scoring in the third quarter. I just felt like, that was, if we could have poured it on there going into the fourth quarter, we could have snuck out of here tonight.
Well, we finally played some defense in that third quarter. That was
really
that was the whole talk at halftime. I mean, that's to give up 40 points in the first half. That's just not okay.
No.
And that was the talk at halftime. We got to be better than that.
Yep.
And that's just not going to win games. Giving up 40. I loved the pace of the game. We want to play fast, but we got to play defense.
Yeah, I agree.
and if we can't play defense at that pace, then we can't play at that pace.
Yep.
And that was the talk. And I thought, Jagger Quirin came out and locked number 5 up. He'd been getting us.
Troika got 19 in the first half.
Yeah, so we put Jagger on him, and he's really stepped up, and everybody did. Rebounded well. We got some easy twos. It was. We didn't even score a 2-point field goal in the first quarter.
That's crazy.
I love hitting the 3-pointers.
I think we had 9 threes in the first half.
Yeah, I love hitting the 3-pointers, but
you got to score.
We got to have 2-point baskets.
Yeah,
and because when we weren't getting 2-point baskets, we were turning the ball over. So hey, we got some things to clean up, but man, we can that second half for the most part the way we played, we can win some games like that. So
I like the look of the team. I feel like we've got a lot more players that can come in and take control of the game more than we had in a long time.
Yeah,
I just feel like we have, from probably the 4th player to the 10th player, they're all pretty interchangeable. Yeah. We got a lot of bodies that you can use and feel comfortable with them out there. Like, I was looking late in the second quarter, and at one point I said, there's only one player on the court that has scored a point in this game, and I think that was Connor Barkus at the time. And, and then they kind of held their own. We were hanging with them. So, I like the look of the team. I just wish we could have, inched one out tonight.
I know.
Yeah.
Me too. Yeah, so we got to learn from this, and it don't get any easier on Tuesday night. We got Wichita Collegiate at home.
They pretty tough.
Yeah, they're number 1 team in 3A right now. So
Yeah.
But hey, that's all right. We get a chance to see what we're made of. But we they're going to press us like crazy, like they always do, and we got to be disciplined.
Yeah, that's one thing I like about that Tawana Circle tournament is we see some teams that we don't normally get to play. Mulvane, Circle, Wichita Collegiate. It's kind of. I would think it'd be fun for our players to play some guys like that we don't normally see. You only see them once a year, and kind of neat to see them. So, well, Coach, sorry about the loss tonight, but hopefully we can get back on the win side in this next week.
Yep.
So thanks for stepping in, Coach.
Thank you. Thanks, Tony.
Yep.
See you.
That was Coach Anthony Houck, and the final score here on the boys' side was Girard 65, Parsons Vikings 56. On the girls' side, if you weren't listening earlier, the girls were victorious 64-51. So that is going to wrap it up for our Bone Pharmacy postgame report. For Drew Fuentes, Karen Hartsey back in the studio, this is Tony Fuentes saying good night from Girard.